So I'm adopted. I can't believe I just said that to my whole freaking YouTube channel, because a lot of people at my school right now don't know that I'm adopted, and a lot of other people don't know either, and I just exposed myself on my whole freaking YouTube channel. I'm so nervous to film this video. What the hell? Okay, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dilly here. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my adoption story. So I don't really have a plan for this video as such. I'm just gonna like talk about it. So before I get started, I just wanted to say that I'm not clickbaiting in any type of way. If you guys want to know how me and my sister nearly passed away, go to this timestamp in the video and then you guys will find out how me and my sister nearly passed away. But without further ado, please like this video, subscribe down below because we are so freaking close to 100 subscribers. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So the day that you guys will be seeing this video is going to be the 14th of December, and this is my adoption day, and it marks like 16 years since my parents adopted me. And basically, background story, I got adopted at the age of 2 in 2004. I was born in 2002 on the 12th of September, and I got adopted in December of 2004. And I got adopted from Sri Lanka. So if you guys don't know where Sri Lanka is, it's basically like on the tip of India, but like it's a different country. So like India's up here and then Sri Lanka's down here. Yeah, so I got adopted by 2 English people, my mom, my dad. So I don't associate myself at all with being Sri Lankan. Like, I don't have a passport, I don't speak the language, like anything like that. I don't say, if somebody asks me where are you from, I will say England, because both my parents are English and my whole entire family, like both of their families are from Essex. So like I say that I'm English. Also, if I keep looking away from the camera, I'm very nervous to film this video, that's why I'm not looking at you guys. Like both sides of my family now are from England, and me and my sister just say that we're English because like we are, like we have like an English passport, we're like English, like British citizens. Like I don't have anything to do with Sri Lanka anymore, and I'm not saying I'm ungrateful that I'm from there, but I just don't associate myself with there, and I don't see myself going back in like the near future to go and see where I'm from, if that makes sense. Like I don't really want to, and I don't know, like that's not a bad thing, I just don't want to go back. Like, to be honest, there's not much to say. Like, this video is just supposed to be like, hey, I'm adopted, and I wanted to be like real with you guys from the start. So I thought I would like tell you guys this to shed a bit of light on adoption and stuff like that, and not like keep it from you guys, because I don't want to be fake towards the camera, especially if I'm starting out YouTube and actually want to do this. I don't want to be fake, so therefore I'm opening up right now. So I just want to shed a bit of light on adoption, because a lot of people, I don't know, I feel like it's not like a topic that's like openly spoken about and spoken about a lot. So I was like, let me make this video, open up to you guys, and then give you guys an insight about adoption and that I'm adopted. So that's basically why I'm making this video. Like, I am not embarrassed to be adopted. My birth mom was the most unselfish person. Like, she couldn't provide me with the necessities, she couldn't give me the life that she wanted to live, and she didn't want me to live the same life that she did. So therefore she put me up for adoption so that I could live a better life than she did, and just get a good education and just an overall better life. So therefore she's like the most unselfish person ever. Like, imagine just giving up your child. Like, that's like insane to me. And it's like you putting your child first, therefore you're like, okay, I want my child to have a good life, so therefore she put me up for adoption so that I could basically just live. Like, in the past I told people that I was adopted because I'm like, okay, we're at this point of our friendship, I can like say that I'm adopted, you know. But then they turned around on me and they dropped me, and that is why I'm embarrassed to admit that I'm adopted, because people drop me for being adopted. So therefore now I'm more closed up about it, and I only like tell certain people about it, because, and those certain people are people that I trust. I'm not gonna go out and yell like I'm adopted because like I'm scared, and that like impacted me because my friends left me because they told me I was different and because I was adopted. So it's like, it's scary to me to make this video because I don't know how people are going to react towards it. I don't know if people are going to drop me now or how this video is gonna impact my friendships with certain people. So they saw me and they saw that I was like different, I guess, and so then they like dropped me because I was different. I don't know, like it's so dumb. Like if you think about it, being adopted isn't even bad. Like it's your mother giving you up, not giving you up, but like putting you up for adoption because they want a better life for you. And then here people are being like, oh, you're adopted, I can't be friends with you. Like that is so dumb. Like that is so low, so dumb. And like I don't look at my parents that I have right now and say, oh, you didn't give birth to me, so you're not my parents. Like no. Okay, I don't know if this sounds really bad, but like my parents made like albums and like journals for me to look back at when I'm like 18 or older, and to or like before that, and to basically document this whole like process and journey that they were going through with me and getting like me getting adopted and stuff like that, so that they wouldn't forget it and that I can remember it, because I don't remember anything, right? They made that as like a sentimental gift, so my mom is in there and stuff like that. But I don't have the urge to go and look at it. Like I don't have the urge to reach out, because I know for a fact I could like contact my mom, like my birth mom, and talk to her, but I don't have the urge to do it. And I don't know if it's bad because I don't associate myself with her, because if I looked at her I wouldn't be like, you're my birth mom. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like, because I was adopted at such a young age, the only person that I call my mom is my mom that I have right now, if that makes sense. Like a mother is somebody that takes care of a child, right? My mom took care of me and my sister, so therefore she's a mother or a mom, whatever. And so I look at both my parents as though they're like my real parents, like they're my real parents. And I look at my sister because she got adopted as well, so she's not blood related to me, but she's my sister. Like nevertheless, she's my sister. I don't look at my sister and I'm not like, oh, you're not blood related to me, so therefore you're not my sister. Like I look at my whole entire family as though they're my real family, because they're my real family. The only difference is that we're not blood related. Like they all care about me and we all support each other, so therefore they're my family. So I don't like look at them any differently, if that makes sense. So my sister, she got adopted when she was a few months old, in 2008, and it was again around Christmas time, and she was born in June. So after all the legal like court stuff were done with and sorted, and it was like she was like legally in our family and stuff, we went back to like the place that we were staying in. So one night we were sleeping and then my dad woke up and my sister wasn't breathing, like she stopped breathing. So my dad woke up and they were like, maybe there's something in her throat. So my dad had his hands like down her throat trying to get out, like trying to help her like breathe. So throughout this whole thing I was asleep, and both my mom and dad obviously were like freaking out because they're like, my child is not breathing. So the person that we were staying with called the ambulance. They got rushed to the hospital. They put like IVs and drips in her, but like they had to like keep poking it in her veins because she was such a small baby that her veins, they couldn't like get it in because it kept slipping out because she was so small. So she wasn't getting better, and then it got to the point where she had to be isolated because it was getting that bad. And at this time there was a thing called the rotavirus going around, which was like a really severe illness, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was fatal as well. So we figured out that she had this virus, and we're pretty sure she had it before she like legally got into our family or whatever. So she had it before then, but then the symptoms like started showing after we got her. So we got into hospital, she got isolated, and it was getting worse, and she like nothing was working. Like she wasn't moving, and at this point my mom and dad both were like, they were like, she's not making it out of this. Like she is so sick, she was so weak, she was so sick, she wasn't eating, she wasn't doing anything, she was like legit, she was just laying there. She had no life in her whatsoever, and she was just laying there. And my mom and dad, they kept rotating, staying at the hospital, so like one person was with me. At this point I was like 6 years old, so obviously I still had to have somebody with me, and then my sister had to have somebody with her. So they kept rotating between like both of us, so both of them weren't getting any sleep whatsoever. And I just remember this like vividly. I was sitting at a table and we kept obviously getting takeouts because like nobody was cooking at this point because we were like all stressed. So I was eating Chinese like lemon chicken, and I was eating it and I was feeling so sick one night, and I just threw up everywhere. Like I was sick everywhere, and my mom said that that was like the sickest she's ever seen me. It was just like, obviously like I just got a new sister and she was in a hospital, which had like a huge mental toll on me, and then I was worried about her because we all thought she wasn't gonna make it, and it was so stressful. So it was really stressful for everybody, like a really stressful time. But then she got a lumbar puncture, and if you guys don't know what a lumbar puncture is, it's pretty sure it's like one of the most painful needles, and it's a needle straight into like the spinal cord, like straight into your back, and apparently it's like really effective and whatever. So it resorted to her getting that, and then she was in her like isolation room, and this is where my parents also had a bed, because at that point they were like sleeping for like 2 hours a day, or not even, on like a plastic chair. And this is when they actually had like a bed with her in like a separate room. And then after she had this lumbar puncture, life got back into her. Like when I tell you life, like she started, like obviously she was only a few months old, so she couldn't like walk or sit up or anything, but she was like pushing herself up, she was like looking around, she was like playing with the toys that we got her. Like she was just like alive. Like it was like one of the first times that she was actually like reacting to what we were doing. It was like a miracle. Like she was like, oh, it was amazing. And like doctors had to keep getting called in and stuff at this like before, and we kept playing Uno on the bed with her like while she was like on the bed and in a hospital and stuff. It was just like a really stressful time. But after she got the lumbar puncture, she finally got like life into her, and we spent more weeks there than we were supposed to over Christmas and stuff like that. And it was just like one of the worst experiences I've had ever, because I'm like, I just got a new sister and she nearly passed away. It's crazy to think that, like, I don't know what I would do without my sister. Like, what the hell. So when I got adopted, the paperwork and everything, like for the court and everything, got like processed earlier and like faster than it was supposed to. So me and my parents changed the flight to get home like before Christmas, like a week or so before Christmas. So we changed the flight to like a week earlier or something like that, and then we got home, and then the day that we were actually supposed to leave, like the one before changing the flight, like that day, if everything was going like to plan and not getting processed earlier, like that day that we were actually supposed to leave was supposed to be like a tsunami, and it was such a bad tsunami. So we were supposed to leave, like fly on the day of the tsunami, which we could have died technically if we got stuck in the freaking tsunami. So it was so lucky that everything got processed earlier, and then we got to leave Sri Lanka earlier and still live. So that's basically my adoption story. I just wanted to make this video again to be like open with you guys from the start, and to shed a bit of light on adoption, because I don't like talking about it because I feel like people would judge me for it because of what happened in my past. But I don't want people to feel like that, because I feel like it's an amazing thing. Like, you are living a life that your mom wanted you to live. Like, that is so amazing to me, and adoption is so amazing. Like, there's so many children out there that don't have parents, and it's just like so sad to me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, again, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. It would mean the world to me, and I'm trying to upload every single week. If you guys have any suggestions of like what videos you want to see, like what content I should make, then please like leave them down in the comments down below, and make sure you follow all my social medias. They're always mentioned down in the description. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. I can't believe that I just filmed that video. Like, I'm so scared to upload this. Frick. Why does the background look like I'm in freaking Antarctica?